Okay, so we made a return visit to one of the big surprises of last year, and that was the Cicero Town Hall of Horrors. Now, I'll say up front, this is a hard one to get to. If you don't get there early, you're going to be stuck in a long line. And long lines can be annoying, but they also can mean good quality. So what was it in this case, Laura?
Good quality. Definitely good quality. I guess they have mazes. It looks like, an attraction at an amusement park. A lot of people, but I can see why. This one is outstanding. It's fantastic. We did it last year. We had to try several times to be able to get in there, and finally the third time was the charm. We did get in there, and oh my gosh, I'm so glad we did, because we absolutely loved it last year, and of course it was top on our list this year to make sure we got in there, and we did. And the haunt itself, you go upstairs, downstairs, it's in the basement, it's huge. Huge and very long. Actors are great. They really put a lot into it. Set design, is outstanding. They've got different sets, and a lot of props. They've got really, like I talked about, like movie studio type thing. They've got props that you'd see in, like a movie. So, really, there's like a big vampire, and it comes out at you, and it looks like something you'd see in a movie. And there's another one too, kind of like I don't know if it's a skeleton or like a huge kind of ghoul, but these look like something you'd see like in a horror movie, or an amusement, like a Universal Studios type thing. Is how I would describe it. But this one is, I can't say enough about it. It was fantastic, and not only do you get this fantastic haunt, and it's long and so much in it, great actors, top notch. It's like a party atmosphere. They actually have a DJ playing music. They've got delicious food that you can get. I had a couple steak tacos. They were fantastic, absolutely delicious. And they got this, drinks. They've got hot drinks, horchata. The food is fantastic too. I'd almost go there just for the food.
Just for the food.
Yeah, but the haunt, too.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a great atmosphere.
It's fun for the whole family.
It's fun. You can do like an evening over there.
Yeah, it's like a carnival.
It's almost like a carnival with this fantastic haunted house. And then you've got the food and everything to go with it, with the DJ live music. It's great. Perfect. I give 5 chainsaws, but really 6. But I'll say 5 chainsaws, and I absolutely loved it. Looking forward to next year.
Okay.
5 chainsaws. There's so many elaborate setups and actors who are really into the spirit of what they're doing. 2 of my favorites were a giant hanging vampire type figure in the police headquarters office with a corpse with a smashed head in the corner. And there's police photos where you don't really know if those are actual crime scene photos, which they may or may not have been. And I said the basement area is the worth the price of admission alone, which is complete with possessed patients that have wandered outside their cell. Bottom line, this haunt is the filet mignon of fear, served bloody with a side of "Arr!"
That was awesome. Yeah.
5 chainsaws.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to have to say Cicero this year better than last year, in my opinion. They really did some great redesign this year to make it even creepier. Now, keep in mind, this is the old Cicero Town Hall. It's been abandoned for a number of years, and they make effective use of the old offices, the jail cells. In fact, the jail cells were the waiting area this year, actual real jail cells. The basement area, old offices, bathrooms, all of this kind of thing makes for some great sets because they're actual real portions of the building. It's a very long haunt. It's over 20 minutes long when you go through there, which is a pretty long amount to spend in a haunt. And it's quality. There's some really creative things in there. Laura mentioned the vampire. This vampire floats. The way it's rigged up with the strobe lights and everything and the sound effects, it actually looks like it's flying above you, and it almost looks like it's dripping something from its lips. It probably isn't. It's probably the strobe effect, but it sure looks like it. You walk in this room with these giant coffins along the wall, and then all of a sudden this thing comes flying at you, hovering above you and screeching and making all this crazy sound. It's fantastic. And there are a lot of interesting, intricate rooms. There's a voodoo type temple room, which was very creepy. Satanic things on the walls and stuff like that. Nice fog effects, nice strobe effects. And it's vast. If you want to say vast, you're walking through a giant building, multi-level building that just so happens to be a haunt. There's a great clown area, I have to say. A nice clown surprise that I won't spoil. But even the walls, the actual walls are all painted with clowns and images and crazy colors. Even the carpeting is painted in certain areas. I mean, they go all out. And it's truly a family atmosphere. The food is top notch. Best pork tacos I've ever had, ever. And I'm picky about my pork tacos. The fantastic stuff. Good food, good atmosphere. Just get there early because the lines can be really long. If you want to beat the crowd, you have to get there early. They do have a VIP fast pass, and we definitely recommend you take it. It's $10 more than the regular price. Definitely
it's
recommend
worth
it. It's worth it because that line gets really long, really fast.
And it's worth the price of the VIP.
Yeah, it's worth the price of the VIP.
Yeah.
It's just $25 altogether with the VIP. It's
But
well
that's
worth it.
the haunt
So-
you get is worth it.
So yeah, I'm going to echo Laura, and I'm going to give it a 5. A 5 chainsaws. So it's great.